Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kansas Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. As I let our attendees start strolling in, I want to go through a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. As attendees, you can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. So feel free to throw your questions out whenever. You don't have to wait until the end. As attendees, your camera and your microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. The only way for you to get your questions asked and answered is through that Q&A box, so make sure you're using it. This is just one of the many different sessions happening, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. And this presentation is being recorded and will be made available within about a week at the same website where you registered. So with all that being said, I'd like to turn it over to our first presenters from Hutchinson Community College.
Good morning. My name is Lynette Hilty, and I'm an admissions counselor with Hutchinson Community College. Also joining me this morning is Catherine Eberly. She is going to be handling our chat side of things. She too is an admissions counselor here at Hutch CC. As you signed up today for these fairs, or signed up recently for these fairs, you saw there's a lot of college choices out there for you. So we want to share with you today why Hutch could be the right fit for you. We are located in South Central Kansas. We're a community of about 40,000 people. And we have a full-time student enrollment on our main campus of right about 2,500 students. Our average class size is about 20 to 25 students in a classroom with a student-to-teacher ratio of right at 18 students to every one instructor. Students are going to come to us and usually head down two different degree paths, either a transfer degree, where they're working on an Associate of Arts or an Associate of Science degree. Those programs are really going to fit into having the student focus on their first 60 credit hours or so of college courses. A lot of times they're going to be general education courses with just a few of their major programs to keep them on track to graduate. We do have articulation agreements or transfer agreements with all the major four-year universities in the state of Kansas. So transferring from Hutch onto that next university isn't an issue. Programs that we offer that students are most commonly probably coming to Hutch to seek out that associate's degree in is things like business, agriculture, psychology, sociology, probably some fine arts programs, education, as well as pre-professional degrees like pre-engineering, pre-pharmacy, pre-medicine. The other half of our students are coming to us though, and they're working on technical degree programs. In fact, 54% of our students are earning degrees in a technical nature. These are going to be Associate of Applied Science or certificate-based programs. These students are with us for a short term, anywhere from as short as a semester to maybe as long as 3 years. These students are going to be working on degrees that are going to make them workforce ready. So their degree programs, their classes are very major focused. Again, some of the popular programs that students are working with us in those areas are going to fall into the areas of nursing, surgical tech, radiology, physical therapy assistant, ag programs like ag diesel mechanics, fire science, EMS, so very popular public safety programs, including criminal justice, cosmetology as well. And then we also have industrial technologies programs like ag, HVAC, welding, automation, automotives, things like that. As you can see here, degree options are really plentiful here at Hutch CC. We have over 70 different areas of study. If you want to see if we have something that fits you, please visit our website at hutchcc.edu/studies. Cost is another usual big reason why students are going to choose to attend Hutch CC. We are approximately a half to a third of the cost of what a four-year university can cost you. What that means to you is you could attend Hutch for 2 years at the cost of what 1 year at a university is going to cost you. $116 a credit hour is what we're charging this year in students in tuition and fees. That translates back, and if a student is taking 30 credit hours in a school year, so 15 each semester, in tuition and fees, they're paying about $5,000 to attend school here this year. And that is before any kind of financial assistance, and 80% of our students are receiving some kind of financial aid or scholarship monies. Scholarships. Scholarships are available in their scholarship application is available in your student web portal. So you must apply to Hutch CC in order to fill out our scholarship application. The priority deadline for that is February the 15th. You are able to get scholarships academically in the areas of activities, endowment-based scholarships, departmental scholarships, you name it, we have scholarships available to you. We have a great honors program that allows for students to do directed study projects with academic teachers in the area of, and starting already in their freshman year, and activity-based scholarships. You don't have to be a major in those areas in order to earn those scholarships. You can get those just simply for participating. So let's talk about, how do I get involved on campus? In order to get involved on campus, you just have to show up. We have over 40 different clubs and organizations. We have 12 sports that are, they're all competitive at the Jayhawk Conference as well as the national level. We have fine arts events and sporting events that are all free for you to get involved in and attend at no charge to you with your student ID. We offer residence halls, 2 dorms that offer both traditional and suite style living. And with our residence halls, you don't have to live on campus, but we do suggest it. It is, again, just the absolute best way to meet your closest friends. With over 500 available spots in our dorms, students have a chance to make lifelong friends. And one of the really cool things is that we just did open up a brand new cafeteria earlier this month that is open from 7 in the morning till 6:30 in the evening during the week. And you have a chance to have an all access meal plan. If you think that today I've presented to you some whys, please take time to connect with us. Come schedule a campus visit. You can do that Monday through Friday. You just need to schedule your campus visit at 620-665-3535. And if you have any other questions for us, please email us at admissions@hutchcc.edu. Have a great day, and I hope that we see you on campus soon.
Great, thank you so much. I'm just going to share my schedule now, and we will move on next to Pratt Community College.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Britton. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions here at Pratt Community College. My colleague Sarah Binford is also with us to answer any of your questions throughout this presentation. If you're not familiar with Pratt, we are located approximately 75 miles west of Wichita. And I wanted to go ahead and just start out by kind of explaining what we offer academically. As you see, we've got not just academic majors, but technical and certificate programs. And to kind of dive into that, with our academic majors, oftentimes what I'm telling students is these are the programs that are going to set you up to transfer on. And what I wanted to point out too is that even in some of our departments, we also have some specialty emphases or tracks. So as you can see here in white, we've got some tracks underneath our animal science, as well as for any of my pre-med, pre-PT, pre-OT, pre-nursing folks, you would fall into our science department there. We also are a technical school offering 16 technical programs. Again, as you can see here, there are some specific sort of tracks. The difference between our technical programs and our academic majors is technical programs are 2-year programs that are really aiming to get you out into the workforce instead of transferring on to a 4-year institution. Now with our certificate programs, those are a spin-off for students who say, great, I want to have furthering my education, but that 2-year time frame is a little bit long for me. So we do offer some shorter programs through those certificates that will get you out into the workforce as soon as a year or 6 months even. All in all, Pratt Community College here offers 52 total degree and certificate options, different tracks that you can choose from. What I like to point out is even though we have all of those different options, we do offer a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio. So you're going to be getting a lot of eye contact, a lot of personalized education as you work your way through your particular degree. I also like to point out that we offer classes in a variety of forms, not just in person here on campus, but we also offer strictly online programming as well as hybrid courses, a combination of in-person and online. There are specific kind of resources and academic places that I like to point out, especially when students come to campus, just so they know what's here, what's available to them, and how we as an institution will support them. From our health center, anything from Tylenol, Advil, blood pressure, even a referral if the flu really gets you hard, to our fitness center, which is all access, our campus bookstore where you can get some Pratt swag, but especially our student success center, our library, and our tutoring options. I don't know about you guys, but I don't math very well, so making sure that when I was looking for colleges that there was going to be a place that I could go to get the help that I needed to make sure that I was succeeding is why I like to point out those resources so that you know that they're here for you too, to help you succeed across the board. The next question that I tend to get when working with students is, when I'm not in class, what is there to do? We are a part of the Jayhawk conference here at PCC, and we have men's, women's, and co-ed varsity teams. I'm always suggesting students to head over to gobeaversports.com to reach out and speak directly with our coaches. There is a recruit referral form there that you can fill out, as well as learn a little bit more about each of our teams, our coaches' styles, to make sure that not just our academic offerings, but our athletic offerings and how those coaches work with their teams is a good fit for you as well. If you're not an athlete, we do have some specialty activities, kind of sports teams here as well. Our esports, our rodeo, our performing arts, and our shooting sports are all competitive. And the nice thing about these is that not just the special activities in sports, but also our athletic options do come with some additional scholarship opportunities. If you, like me, are not an athlete and those particular sports, specialty sports options don't attract you or aren't of your interest, do not worry. You will not be limited. We have a very active student activities office here who are constantly putting on things for our students to do, as simple as drive-in movies to door decorating competitions. As you can see here, we recently were giving out prizes for students who were decorating their doors for a Halloween kind of fall season, as well as we bring guest speakers to campus. If you are an athlete, but the varsity level is not kind of up your alley, you're thinking that might be too intense, we do have intramural options here on campus as well. So plenty to do here at PCC. All right, so what are the next steps that you should consider when thinking about PCC? When in doubt, contact admissions. First and foremost, go out and fill that application online for us. It's free. As you can see here, we've got the direct link for you. The next steps typically are your high school transcript gets submitted to us. We also would ask for either an ACT or an AccuPlace or placement test scores. This helps us help you make sure that you're not being placed in classes that are either above your level and could be really super challenging for you to start off with, or even below your level. We don't want you sleeping through class either. I'm also certainly really encouraging of getting your feet on campus. Come and visit us. Make sure that the environment here is a good one for you. It's comfortable for you. It's a good match for what you're looking for. However, even though we are hosting on-campus tours for students and families currently, we also have a virtual option. And again, when in doubt, feel free to always reach out to us. We try to be as upfront with room and board and cost as well, so that's offered opportunities, information that we can certainly share with you. And here, of course, a financial aid office to help you walk through all of that. Thank you so much for joining in today, for hearing our general kind of opportunities here at PCC. And when in doubt, reach out. We're here to help.
Great. Thanks so much. I'll now share my schedule again, and we will hear next from Sterling College.
Okay, my name is Dennis Dutton. I'm Vice President for Enrollment here at Sterling College. I'm not Angelica Daggs, but a substitution here at the last minute. I'm going to share with you a brief video about Sterling here to get us going.
All right, your screen's just not being shared right now.
Okay. Yeah, do you see it now?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay. Now then, I wanted to just give you a little bit of an overview of Sterling College. We are located in the heart of Kansas, right in the center of the state, about half an hour from Hutchinson, an hour northwest of Wichita. We have students from 35 states and 17 countries, and we have a lot of opportunities for students to get involved. That's one of the main things that draws students to Sterling, are opportunities to continue with passions, whether it's arts, whether it's missions, whether it's performing arts, whatever you have a desire to do, Sterling is a great place to be able to do that. So we offer scholarships in all of those areas as well. We have a very strong sense of community. Sterling is a small town. About 2,500 people live here in the community. We even have a host family program, so families in Sterling can open up their homes to Sterling College students. And Sterling is Christ-centered. We have students who come very much wanting to be part of a Christian atmosphere, but students also who maybe aren't coming from that perspective but want to be in a community environment. We have a variety of activities going on, of course. There are lots of things to get involved with. And as far as programs go, we have over 80 programs of study, including our largest programs would be business and criminal justice, health science, very popular, particularly with our new 3-2 program and Masters in Athletic Training. Education has always been very big at Sterling, as well as our performing arts, music, and theater. We also have 9 online programs, so Sterling College students can be Sterling College campus or Sterling College online. We offer 9 full programs, so you can do a full 4-year program online as well. And many of our students actually are able to complete campus or online in 3 years, actually. So the admissions process at Sterling, first let's talk about the newest building on campus. It's our Gleason Physical Education Center. It's being dedicated tomorrow, brand new redo of our physical education center that we've had for several years. We have a new lobby, a new weight center, a new gymnasium, and a new athletic training facility as well. So we're very excited to have that. As far as the admissions process at Sterling, you can apply either for campus or online, and it's free right on our website, sterling.edu. Very easy to get to, and it is free. So Sterling campus or Sterling College online. Our admissions process, we require a 2.2 GPA and an 18 ACT if you have that. We are test optional this year, so if you'd like, if you do not have an ACT and you have a 2.5 or above, you can be fully admitted to Sterling. If you're below that, we can look at possibly probational acceptance. We offer very generous scholarship programs. We want students to realize that they can do all sorts of things with scholarships, with arts, with academics, with athletics, and our top scholarship is our Warrior Way scholarship. Our Warrior Way scholarship requires a 3.5 GPA with a recommendation or an essay, or a 22 ACT if you have that with a 3.0. And that Warrior Way is $17,000 per year. So that's a dramatic scholarship we have. We encourage students to visit campus. We have virtual visits as well as in-person visits available anytime. Just go to our website and come and check us out. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. Let me share my screen. And next we will move on to Bethel College.
All right. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I seem to be off on my slideshow. My name is Casey Wilson. I'm actually from Sterling, Kansas, but an admissions counselor here at Bethel College. I graduated from Bethel in May this year with a degree in chemistry with a pre-med focus. As a student, I was involved in things like choir, band, tennis, theater, etc., basically everything on campus. And one of my favorite memories from Bethel was touring Europe with the concert choir and singing in all of the wonderful cathedrals spread across Europe. So a little bit about Bethel. Bethel is a private four-year college in North Newton, Kansas, which is about 30 minutes north of Wichita. We have about 500 students on campus from all over the country and around the world. Most of our students live on campus in the dorms and participate in various athletics, fine arts, other activities, etc. Bethel is affiliated with the Mennonite Church, which is a branch of Christianity. And although we were founded by Mennonites, only about 25% of our students actually identify as Mennonite. And even though we are a religious college, there is no requirement to attend chapel or church services, although there are plenty of opportunities to get involved in both if you wish to. Because of our beautiful campus and small student population, Bethel is a really tight-knit and focused community. You can get to know just about everyone on campus in your first semester or two. And finally, Bethel's mascot is the thresher, which is based on a historic farm tool and the people who used it, symbolizing hard work, community, and dedication. And you can see it in the top left of this slide. So talk about academics really quick. Bethel has a strong history of academics, and we offer a variety of over 40 areas of study. Some of our top programs include education, nursing, pre-med, and social work. And we just added a brand new biochemistry and molecular biology major that was developed specifically for students like me hoping to go into a health profession. We also have an I major, which is a way to major in a degree that Bethel doesn't traditionally offer. You can design your own major with a couple of professors and graduate with the degree that you want. And every student will have their own academic advisor from day one. We also offer free tutoring services on campus, as well as free mental health and counseling services. Bethel was recently voted the #1 college in Kansas for bachelor's degrees, and we are the #1 in the state for students who go on to earn a PhD or MD degree post-graduation. There are tons, oh, sorry, I skipped this slide. There are tons of ways to get involved while at Bethel, including sports, music, art, theater, forensics, and more. We've been doing really well with athletics. We recently won our 3rd straight Champions of Character Award from the NAIA. In addition to sports, we have a number of choral and instrumental ensembles, and our theater department puts on 2 yearly shows. Beyond the traditional performance activities, students can also get involved in student activities, student government, various clubs, the school paper, etc. We also have our own literary magazine and on-campus radio show. If you're not seeing something listed that you'd be interested in doing, you can start your own club here at Bethel and find students who share your interests. So let's talk about money, which can be scary, especially at a private college. But Bethel is dedicated to helping students make college affordable, and we do that by offering a bunch of scholarships. First off, every single student receives an academic scholarship based on your high school GPA. Second, you have the opportunity to have a scholarship from your performance activities, such as sports, music, theater, etc. We also offer career pathway scholarships that allow you to earn scholarships while being involved in areas related to your major, like a business major working in our campus store. There are also additional scholarships for certain departments, like the chemistry department has scholarships if you're a legacy student, and also based on your FAFSA, which, speaking of the FAFSA, make sure you fill that out, and if you want to, get that sent to us so we can get your scholarship package ready. Bethel was ranked 57th out of over 800 colleges and universities in the US for best financial aid, and we are the #1 small Kansas college for highest earning grads.
Oh, hey.
Now, some fun facts. Let's see, there are plenty of ways to travel abroad, whether that's for a month, a semester, or a couple years. We have 2 exchange programs, one in Germany and one in Mexico, but you can go just about anywhere in the world. Bethel was built on traditions, and we have several fantastic traditions, including our Fall Fest homecoming, spring mud volleyball, and of course, lots of pranks. One of the best things about Bethel is that you're not just in college for a degree, you're getting real-world experience to prepare you for a great career after graduation, whether that's in research, performances, or internships. And so now let's talk about next steps. If you're interested, a great first step would be to apply to Bethel and to learn more about your opportunities here. Our application is completely free, only takes about 10 minutes, and once you've applied, all we'll need is a transcript. There is no ACT or SAT required. Another great step would be to come on a campus visit. Either in person or virtually. We're offering both this semester. You can meet your professors, coaches, meet with fine arts, meet with financial aid, etc. And you get to choose who you'll meet with. So it's perfectly tailored to you every time. And then if anyone's interested in any of these links, I can post them in the chat, and I'll be answering questions as well. So feel free to send those my way. Thanks for listening, and roll on Threshers.
Great, thanks so much. Let me share the schedule slide one more time. All righty, next we will move on to Barton Community College.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I'm Maggie. I'm one of the admissions representatives with Barton, and I also have Erica with me on the Q&A. So if you have any questions while I'm talking, feel free to drop a question to her, and she'll be able to help answer those for you. Let's go ahead and get started. Some of you may be wondering, where is Barton Community College? Well, that's a great question. We are located in Great Bend, Kansas, and that's kind of right in the center of the state, where you see that blue paw print. And we're about 2 hours or so from Wichita, about an hour and a half to Salina, hour to Hayes. And then we also have a few locations on the eastern side of the state. We have two in the Junction City area, one at Fort Riley and one at Grandview Plaza. And then we also have a location at Fort Leavenworth. That is, those are primarily for our military students and their dependents. Okay, so programs, we have over 138 programs to choose from at Barton. There's a little bit of something for everyone. Of course, we have a lot of transfer majors, things like our business, agriculture, education, pre-med, law, things like that can help you get a jump start on your education and then eventually transfer onto a four-year college after graduating from Barton. And then we also have 27 hands-on technical options. So if you're looking for something a little bit more short-term, fast-paced, help you get in and out of school quickly, then things like our nursing program, welding, computer sciences would be kind of the direction you might be interested in. And of course, those can get you directly into the workforce after graduating from Barton. We also have a lot of programs and options for undecided students. So if you don't know what you want to major in, that's totally okay. That's one of the perks of starting with a community college. We give you a chance to explore your options so that you can find your passion and find the right path for you. And we have a lot of great people on campus that can help you explore those options as well. Of course, academics is the main reason you're at college, but you also want to make sure you have a great experience while you're here too. And so we have a lot of ways you can get involved, including our athletics programs. Barton has 23 sports on campus. That's the most of any other Kansas community college. We have pretty much all of the major ones you would be expecting, except football. Sorry, guys. But we do have a swimming team, bowling. We just started esports this year. And then we have like basketball, baseball, volleyball, track, cross country, tennis, golf. We have so many options, so many ways to get involved. We're also home to 57 national championship titles. That's the most of any NJCAA college in the nation. So of course, we're really proud of that. And we're hoping and planning on adding a few of those to our trophy case this year as well. Are you not an athlete? That's totally okay. We have a lot of other ways you can get involved as well, because we want to make sure that you have fun while you're here. And so we can get involved in some of our student activities and clubs, things like theater, band, choir, dance, cheer. College is what you make of it. So you definitely want to get involved in those different experiences and have fun while you're here. Okay, really quick, I want to touch base on our costs so you can see that. The costs you see in front of you here are for this current school year. The in-state rate for Kansas students is $118 per credit hour. Overall, our costs are right around $10,000. That's pretty much everything included. Tuition, books, fees, housing costs. A meal plan is included in that cost as well. We have a lot of free stuff if you live on campus you can take advantage of. Free parking, free internet, free laundry facilities. We have housekeeping that comes to clean your bathroom for you once a week. That's really big. So we have a lot of ways to just help bring those college costs down for you, including scholarships, okay? We have over $11 million in financial aid each year for our students. A lot of that through our Barton Bound academic scholarships. You can see those in front of you. This is all based on how you did in high school. So you can look at that chart there. A 2.5 GPA or 22 on your ACT will qualify you for $800, and it goes all the way up to a 3.6 GPA or 26 on the ACT qualifies you for full books and tuition paid for. And that's either or. You don't have to have both of those, just one of them. So whichever's the best is the one we're going to take. We also have foundation scholarships that can help you pay for college. And of course, the more involved you get, the more scholarship opportunities you'll have as well. So if you get involved in those student activities and organizations, clubs, those athletics programs, all of those things can help you pay for college. We have a lot of students that go to college for free at Barton, or even we cut them a check at the end of the year. So that's not too bad, right? Save that for your next stop. We also have a lot of ways you can come and visit Barton and experience it. We have fallen in love with Barton, so now we want you to. You can come to our mini senior day events that we're going to host this fall, starting with our first event next Tuesday, October 20th, is going to be focused on health sciences. We'll also offer nursing, business, education, agriculture, financial aid, and criminal justice. And then we have personalized campus visits. You can visit us Monday through Fridays. We'll be able to meet with someone on campus one-on-one, including a student, to find out what your experience at Barton could really be like. And finally, I've got some contact information for you. So if you don't have questions today, but think of some later, feel free to text us. There's Maggie, that's me, and Erica. So feel free to jot down our numbers so that you can continue this conversation later. It was great to meet you guys. Thanks, and roll Cougs.
Great, thank you so much. And now lastly, we will move to Hesston College.
There we go. Well, thank you. Yeah, my name is Charles Hostetler. I'm with the Hesston College admissions team, and I'm also a Hesston College graduate. Hesston is a small private Christian college located in Wichita, Kansas, which is just 30 minutes north. It's located in Hesston, which is just 30 minutes north of Wichita. We do have an annual enrollment of about 380 students with a 9-to-1 student to teacher ratio. Hesston offers nearly 50 two-year associate degree programs for transfer, and we also offer 2 four-year bachelor's degrees in nursing and aviation, which are 2 of our most popular programs. For students that may need additional academic assistance, our student support services are located in the Access Lab. This lab serves as a place for students to study alone or in groups, connect with faculty, or meet with a tutor. And lab services, including tutoring, are free to our students. Because Hesston is primarily a 2-year college, students can take advantage of leadership opportunities as soon as they arrive on campus. They can start on an athletic team, star in a musical, or serve as a resident or ministry assistant in the dorms, which are roles that are typically reserved for upperclassmen at larger colleges. Over 75% of Hesston's student body is involved in extracurricular activities on campus. Among those activities are music and theater, and 12 varsity sports that participate in the highly competitive Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference. Since many of our students are a long way from home, they do tend to stay around on the weekends. With this in mind, we offer a wide variety of campus activities, including intramural sports, lip sync battle, bingo night, ice skating, and bowling nights, just to name a few. Hesston's annual tuition is very reasonable when compared to other schools. In fact, our total cost is around 20% lower than the national average for private colleges. Our average financial aid package is more than $24,000, and over 99% of our students receive some sort of financial aid. We do offer academic scholarships based on high school GPA and ACT or SAT test score. We also offer additional scholarships for some extracurricular activities, including varsity sports, performing arts, and our newly established Quiz Bowl team. There are so many other things that we'd love to tell you about Hesston College, but our students can tell you what the Hesston College experience means to them better than we can.
As soon as I stepped on campus, I told myself, yeah, this is the place, and I can't explain it.
We have people from different countries, people from different states in America, even people from other continents.
So I think a two-year college offers you advantages that four-year colleges don't. Having the chance to have a personal relation with my teachers and you know, having the opportunity to go see them in their office and really go through the concepts that we're dealing with is really helpful, and I think that has allowed me to develop myself and grow a lot.
I'll pass a professor on the sidewalk and they'll say, "Hey, Erin, how's the show going? How are you doing? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you doing okay? Let me know if you need any help. Let me know if you need anything." And I have really appreciated that.
We get to know personally each of the students and the faculty and staff.
I felt that I could make a lot of strong friendships and connections with professors and with my peers.
You can ask questions, you can be bold. It's a lot of student leadership. That student leadership shows other students who aren't on there that they too can be a part of creating a space that is a safe environment, a secure atmosphere for their voice and others who may feel that they may not have one.
Being an exercise major, I was able to take an athletic training class, and it threw me into opportunities I probably wouldn't be able to get as a freshman and sophomore anywhere else. Hesston is very unique in that way. I was able to job shadow during games, go into the athletic training room, and see a lot of different styles of rapping and practice those.
I'm a biology major, but I also take part in numerous performing arts. I sing in bel canto and I'm a theater scholar, and it's really nice to sort of have these opportunities to be involved in a number of different areas.
People from different backgrounds and having different beliefs could just get together as a community and you know, grow together and study together.
It's nice to have people who care about you, I guess, make you feel like home when you first get here.
And so I walk across campus, I'm able to interact with people from all around the world just walking across a small campus like Hesston. And so I'm able to feel like everyone is welcomed here and belongs here, and that's really valuable.
It's always a moving community and it embraces changes.
Yeah, again, you should come visit this place and just see it and see the experience yourself, you know?
At Hesston College, we're focused on relationships and community. Our students come from 30 U.S. states and 25 different countries, which brings a global perspective that enriches our campus and campus community and the Hesston community. If you're looking for a small private college where you get to know your teachers and fellow students, I hope you'll give Hesston a look. We are holding our classes in the classroom. We offer in-person visits or virtual visits, whichever works for you. You can give us a call or go to our website to schedule your visit or complete our free online application. As our motto says, you can start here and go everywhere. Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much. So that was our last presenter for the day. So to our attendees, if you have any questions, now is a great time to put them in the Q&A feature. We have about 4 or 5 minutes left. So if you do have any questions, feel free to add them now. To our college reps, if you see a question in the chat and you can keep your answer to about 20-30 seconds, feel free to just answer it out loud. For our attendees, if you don't have any questions, you are free to head out. We do ask that you take the very quick 4-question survey that will appear when you close your window today. If you could fill that out, we'd appreciate it. We're always looking to make improvements to our programs, so any feedback would be appreciated. A reminder to sign up for more sessions today and in the future, and another reminder that this presentation was recorded and will be made available in less than a week on the same website where you registered. So if you have any questions, again, we have about 4 or 5 minutes to get them answered, so feel free to put them in the chat now. Thank you. Alrighty, about 2 minutes left. So if you do have any last questions, feel free to put them in the Q&A chat now. Thanks. Alrighty, it doesn't look like there are any new questions coming in, so I am going to end the session. To all our attendees, thank you so much for taking the time today to join us. And to our panelists, thank you for preparing your presentations. I hope everyone has a great day.